Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture is titled Bright Perseids from Sweden. So what do we see here? Well, here we see a couple of bright Perseids from around the peak of the activity of the Perseid meteor shower just a few days ago. And during that time, the Earth was passing through the orbit of a comet. And when it does that, the debris left behind from the comet can strike Earth's atmosphere and vaporize. And that's what we see with the meteor trails here today. Now, the fact that we're passing through a comet's path doesn't mean we're passing anywhere near the comet itself. The comet could be long gone and could be out in the depths of the solar system. So we're just passing through the debris. As the comet comes in close to the sun, it loses material, but that material continues moving the way it was moving. It continues following the exact same orbit that the comet had. So over time, the path of the comet becomes filled with little bits of debris, just tiny grains of sand, specks of dust. And when those hit Earth's atmosphere, they are vaporized in the upper atmosphere, giving the trails that we see today. So it doesn't take a whole lot of material to give us a meteor. It can be something very small, but they strike Earth's atmosphere at very high speeds, and that releases a lot of energy in Earth's upper atmosphere. The small ones give some of the faint trails that we see, and a little bit larger objects will give the brighter trails. And you can see that they're nearly as bright as the bright star in this image. That is the bright star Altair, which is the southernmost star in the summer triangle, an asterism of 3 bright stars, often visible in the summertime, especially the late summer up high in the sky. And you can also see that that's very close to the faint band of our Milky Way, our galaxy, as seen from within. So the Perseid meteor shower was peaking this year around August 12th, the night of August 12th into the morning of August 13th. And that was also a prominent day for other reasons. August 12th was also a total solar eclipse visible from some parts of the world. And we saw pictures of that the last couple of days. And today we get to see some of the Perseids from the meteor shower, which occurred right after that. So if you were in the right part of the world where the total eclipse occurred, you got to see both of these. Eclipses visible only in that specific area, whereas a meteor shower would be visible any place on Earth as long as you're able to see that general direction in the sky from which these appear to radiate. And that is the radiant point, which is in the constellation of Perseus. So northern viewers would have a much better view of this, having more meteors seeming to come from that area where the constellation is visible higher in the sky. But 2 very nice astronomical events occurring here just a couple of days ago, and we're less than 2 weeks away from another astronomical event, which will be a nearly total lunar eclipse that occurs in just a couple of weeks. So that was our picture of the day, titled Bright Perseids from Sweden. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture, previewed to be Milky Way over Yellowstone. So we'll see what that is about tomorrow. And until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.